today I talked a little bit about, it was called The Attack of the Unexpected, When the Future Begins. So it was about, living in this uncertain future and why it's uncertain, what we mean by that, and how you can distinguish between different kinds of change. And then I talked about the difference between competing, which is what a lot of companies do, and creating, which is why I believe more of us should do, but it's a painful, lonely, often non-lucrative experience to try to create something new. So I gave a few tips and tricks on how to do that. I think there is a third option. I was thinking about that yesterday. Because I'm a keynote speaker, it has to begin with a C. But I would argue it's collaboration. It's sort of realizing your own limits. Use part of that magic on the fringes and see how it can bless certain parts of the company. Leadership needs to communicate how meaningless we are. I like Jeff Bezos of Amazon. He says it's day one. Right? It's day one. That's how you should think about our company. It's day one. Right? And I think they often have in some of these companies a sort of charge. If you get caught talking about the stock price, you have to buy donuts for the whole company. Right? It's day one. Number two, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola 1990, saturated, share of cola is 60, 70, 80%. Then they're like, share of beverage, less than 1%. Change the metrics. Change the metrics to make you look like a failure. The one thing to take away from my presentation would be study the inferior, the silly, the strange, the stupid, the weird, the ignore, the ridicule. Whatever provokes you, there's something in that you should explore further.